Also, I'd like to recognize, when this occurred, there is a foundation here locally. The Dayton, Cincinnati chapter of the Polycystic Kidney Foundation took note of this as well. And I'd like to recognize Deborah Watson, who is here representing the foundation, and will say a few words for us in a few minutes as well. Thank you for being here, Deborah. At this time, I'd like to make a special introduction and turn the time over to some guests that we have from the city of Cincinnati. Here with us today, we have Vice Mayor Roxanne Qualls and also Assistant City Manager Scott Stiles. I'd like to invite Roxanne and Scott, and also up to the stage, I'd also like to invite Rick Booth, our General Manager. I'd also like to invite Tim to come up, and Ken. Deborah, if you could join us as well. And Sean.
Well, I think you've all heard the story, and it's a pretty remarkable story, isn't it? Don't you think it's a remarkable story? It's one of those stories that restores your faith in people. It's all right, it really does. And it also is one of those stories that really tells you how generous people in our community can be. And that's one of the reasons why when I was asked to be here representing Mayor Mark Mallory and the City Council, and also why Assistant Manager Scott Stiles was asked to be here representing the City Manager and his staff, that we both enthusiastically said yes, because who wouldn't be proud to stand here up on stage with what probably exemplifies, you're included too, Sean, in this. He's a good guy. What exemplifies all of the things that as a community we value in people, and also all the things that I think all of us personally aspire that we actually reflect in our own lives, quite frankly. And you know, you have to admit that when you have someone showing the courage and the generosity and the compassion that Tim has shown, we all hope, at least I hope, that I one day in my life am able to emulate that. And so, where are you, Tim? Over here. I have a special proclamation to present to you, recognizing this. And so, also, come on forward, because this is really about the two of you, which is pretty remarkable. I'm not going to go read this word for word, because you heard a lot about the background, but it does recognize that, you know, two people, Tim and Matt, worked together. This wasn't family, this wasn't friends in the sense of traditional friendship. This was just co-workers together, and as a result of Tim learning about Matt's father, he very generously came forward and said that he would donate a kidney. We went through all of the things in terms of going to Mayo Clinic, being tested, in order to make sure you were a match, all of which is disruptive, but was willing to do it, and as a result, you know, there was a successful kidney transplant on October 21st, 2009. And so while this actually says, now therefore I, Mark Mallory, whom I'm not, just so you know that, Mayor of the City of Cincinnati, do hereby proclaim March 31st, 2010 as Kidney Disease Awareness Day in Cincinnati, and it recognizes the tremendous generosity of Tim. Thank you very much.
Say, you guys, we work together. We all know each other. This is it's a great feeling to be able to help somebody. I'm kind of embarrassed by all the attention today and everything, but I'm glad to be able to share this with you guys. And really to be able to impact Ken and his family's life. It means something to me and my family too.